In some ways, public art is also always a gift because people are allowed to appreciate it that didn't have to pay for it. If I commission a painting for my house, I can just enjoy it by myself. But if I commission public art, anyone can enjoy it. And so in that way, I'm kind of paying for a gift, like for my community. And that generosity also affects the psyche of the local community. My name is technically Daniel, but I go by Dan, and I make art. At first, art for me was a way to blow off steam. I was in like a really intense academic program, and I just needed a way to relax. Growing up in Houston, I really like graffiti art, so I started just buying spray paint and painting like bed sheets for fun, and kind of fell in love with spray painting. Every once in a while I would post something I painted on Facebook, and then it's like somebody would be like, hey, you want to come paint my kid's room? And I was like, sure. And you go from houses to like restaurants to like bigger and bigger things, you know? And eventually like it had grown so much and I'd kind of fallen in love with it so much. I was like, what if we just try to make this the main thing, you know? Paintings didn't really feel big to me until I needed more than my body to reach them. The Andes mural here in Denton was probably the first mural for me that felt really big. And I think muralists starting off, it's like the silly things that you want to do. You want to be able to like rent a lift and be up high on a building, and like you want to be painting something that's like 30 to 100 times the size of you. And I think that mural was when I felt like I really got to do that because it was such a big scale and was so fun. I think communities are shaped by what they look at every day. The world that we live in every day kind of gives us a framework for how we think. When someone goes out of their way to make something cooler than they have to, it does something to you, and it makes you want to dream about things, or it makes you want to invest a little bit more time in making something cooler than it has to be. Usually with art, you don't make any money until you have a final piece or a product that you've created. But that exploratory process is like the best part. So I would say I almost always have like 8 different exploratory things going. I like skulls. I have a bunch of skulls at the house. A bunch of skulls. I have no human skulls, only animal skulls. But I do have a bunch of them. Well, this is just a study. This is just plastic. Yeah, skulls are inspiring because they're like the structure of things, you know? I feel inspired sometimes when you get little glimpses of like aspects of the human experience or aspects of life that give insight maybe into what it is. A lot of my creative process when I'm just making art for myself is I'm like searching. I'm trying to find something. I'm like digging, and so things that are just real apparent on the surface, you don't feel the need to like search. But things that are like, I will probably die without ever knowing the answer to this question. Those are the questions I really want to chew on. Not because I'm necessarily going to get an answer, but just because it's like, I could chew on this the rest of my life. It's like a dog having a chew toy that won't tear up. I'm painting a mural for Nevermore Tavern. Is going to be, it's an empty building right now, but it's going to be a tavern that's Edgar Allan Poe themed. We came up with a design that's basically going to be like kind of a raven that you're seeing through these windows. He's like on the windowsill, kind of outside of the window, but then there's like some elements in the background that are like Edgar Allan Poe related. And so, yeah, it's going to be super fun. Being married to someone that understands the challenges associated with trying to do art and earn a living is really nice. And then also she believes in it. You know, she as an artist herself believes in the value and importance of art. I think anyone that engages with art honestly at any level is going to benefit from it profoundly. Art is a discovery tool. And I think art allows us to discover ourselves. Artistic practice allows us to discover the world around us in ways that wouldn't be possible without it. And I think art unlocks a knowledge that is not all like head-based knowledge. It's like a heart-based knowledge. I think when we're young, when we're little kids, we just enjoy that fun and we just go with it and we just feel it. And then when we get older, we feel like the art that we create has to prove something about us or identify something about us, or it becomes like a name tag we carry. That's detrimental to us feeling the freedom of the creative process.
Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 or 15 years?
Dude, I don't know. But I kind of don't care anymore. I don't think I care where I am. When I was younger, I thought, man, I'll just grind, and then I'll like hit it, and I'll finally arrive, and then I'll relax, and my life will be easy. I don't think life is like that. I think every day of your life is life. There's challenges, and there's things that are awesome, and there's things that are terrible, and there's beautiful things, and there's painful things. And so I don't feel like I expect to like hit that spot where it flips anymore. I'm just like, my life is gonna be my life, my whole life. But I wanna spend my life like making art and doing art and connecting with people. And so if in 5 to 10 years my life is like it is today, that would be great. That'd be awesome.